That's a 1, 2, 3 mic check. That's a 1, 2, 3 mic check. Levels are good. Levels are good. What's good? Is your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. Man, tried to get here on time, bro. Didn't even make no coffee yet, but I'm here, bro. Hey, if no one ever told you this, half of it's just showing up, dog. You feel me? I don't know if you ever heard that before, but yeah, half of it's just showing up, dog. Anyways, I am. Well, what's going on, bro? We were looking pretty bullish yesterday. I mean, still maintain some of them highs, but looks like we're trying to fade a little bit here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Um, um, hey, let's just see what happens. It's pretty early here, bro. But as I look across the market here, especially if we come over here and check out Success, it's going in the wrong direction, bro. So, that's my little inverse tool I use there. Look at that thing. It's making new highs right now, which is not good for the bulls, but it's really early. So we just got to let things develop here. Let's get down in these trenches off rip and see what's happening here. Previous closes here. We've broken down previous close on the SPY, the Qs, Apple. Tesla's still above it though. And as we slide over here, Bitcoin is fading a little bit. Here, let's get down the trenches on the S&P 500. Also broke down previous close. Oh, looking like some buyers are stepping in here. Around this 4120s. And as we see that, you'll see some buyers also step into the overall market here. Oh, okay. All right. Fighting back for that previous close. That's a good sign. Now Meta. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute real quick. I mean, that thing's all over the place, giving you decent range, bro, to trade off of. But look, I mean, it's like giving you range on these 3 minute candles here. But notice as we tried to get down here to previous close, some buyers stepped in and we caught a bid off of that thing there. Now Nvidia, I don't know what this level is right here. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that. Damn. I mean, that thing dumped, bro. But I mean, it was so bullish yesterday. I mean, you got to expect for it to give some back. So let's see if we can catch a bid around these parts. If not, and it's still, well, actually, we're 15 minutes into the trading period at this point. So if there is a range that's there should be some kind of range put in by now. Now what I don't like is also now Tesla's broken down this previous close here. So we got the SPY, the Qs, Apple, and Tesla, all backside, and it is pretty early though. But I mean, everything is on the low so far. Tesla, I mean, has some decent range here between the high and the low. So does Apple. I mean, the SPY and the Qs, not so much. So I mean, it's early, man. And even just like a few seconds ago, I was looking at my little heat map, and there was a lot of green on there. But now, as I look at it, definitely more red than green. It looks like some buyers are trying to step in. Well, let's look at some 30-second candles. Let's see something real quick. No, that's like, see that pattern? It's like a freaking uh I wouldn't say trappy so far because it's so early, but it definitely resembles a trappy pattern. But it's super early right now. But it looks like we were trying to find some support here at previous close on Apple. Also the Qs. But we, ultimately broke down. Uh, see what this thing looks like on a slightly higher time frame, so we can kind of see what's going on. And yeah, I mean, so at this point, you feel me? I think it would probably be best to have levels here from yesterday. And you see how we came down here and uh, bounced off that level. Some buyers stepped in. I got to start leaving my levels on my charts. Now Meta is I mean, that previous close, bro, is holding up like a champ on that thing. But I mean, look at Nvidia. Jeez. But I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, uh yeah, the high was I think we hit a new 52-week high yesterday or something on Nvidia. I got a notification on it. So I mean, after a run like that, and you'd expect people to take profits, or you would expect for it to give some back. But I mean, 275, you feel me? Nice round number, psychological level. I mean, if you were long biased, you feel me? You want to hold around these levels right here, like the 275 50s, definitely 275 flat. But as we come back over here, look, the S&P 500 did bounce off that level from yesterday, 4119 and change. Also coincides with the 120 day. So and look, I mean, these things, you feel me? Or let's go to 3 minute real quick. Yeah, I mean they're correlated heavily, bro. Let's go back over to the main thing and see what we got over here. All right, so we did come down and find some intraday support here, 165.50s on Apple. So let's go ahead and actually let's go to the 5 minute. Yeah, about right here. Let's go ahead and put that in for a possible bottom on the range tip. And look, they got that level here from yesterday, 410.50. Respecting those levels from yesterday, bro. Look at that. Decent respect. Now Tesla was trying to respect it, but actually broke down. Now it's acting as resistance. But let's see if the rest of the market can maybe try to prop it up or hold it up. Now the S&P 500, like I was saying, did come down to this intraday level from yesterday and bounce, or find some support and then bounce up to the 9 EMAs, chopping around the 9, trying to reclaim that as well. Looks like we just reclaimed the 9, so I'd expect these over here to start looking a little more bullish. Or I mean, I don't think bullish is the right word, but just looking like they have a little more life coming to them now. Like, look at Meta, bro, and that's why I always trade Meta. It's because it always gives you decent range to trade off of. Look, well, everything's like barely moving, you feel me? Barely giving you any range. Meta's giving you decent range, bro. But again, it's to the upside and the downside. So look, this thing is going back up towards the high day, which is 214.80s. And the low is what's that, 212.30s? 212.80s. Can't really see that. Gotta do something with my colors on this on that monitor. Look, see, this thing gives you range to trade off of, bro. Look, I mean, obviously, right off the open, yeah. I mean, I don't like to trade directly off the open, but right around here is about 10 minutes in. So once you see us coming around here, chopping off this previous close and moving towards the upside, crossing over VWAP, might be able to go ahead and take a move to the upside and then to the top of the range, back down here and then back up. That's what I call range to trade off of right there. And then you see the S&P 500. Now we've broken, reclaimed the 9 EMA, and we're going back up towards previous close here. Bitcoin's just doing Bitcoin things. Let's get back over here real quick. And hold on, let me Bitcoin's just doing Bitcoin things. Let me mute this. My bad. I'm trying to, because I'm getting like notifications, like comments or shit, bro. I'm trying to keep up with my comments today. All right, I got you. I got you. I'm trying to, because all right, I got you, bro. All right. All right, drop a like on that thing or something, or whatever it is. Or is it a like or a rumble? I don't really understand rumble like that. All right, where were we at? Okay. So yeah, so it looks like some life's coming back in the market. Looks like Qs are tech, the Nasdaq, or more specifically, the Qs are leading today. As you can see, the Qs have broken above previous close first. The SPY trying to follow behind it, but they are selling it. But I mean, if the Qs get above it, especially open a new candle, maybe on the 5 or the 10 above previous close, I would definitely expect the SPY to do the same thing. Now Tesla likes to do his own thing, and what just happened to Bitcoin, my guy? Wow, I think I just seen like a nasty jerk to the downside out my peripheral. Let's see what, I think it was this right here. I mean that was that's pretty violent, pretty violent jerk right there, bro. If I must say so myself. But the S&P 500 is grinding its way back up. Now we're trying to I mean, some buyers are trying to step in on this 9 EMA, going back up towards previous close, and Google has just been ripping the last couple of days. I'm gonna drag it up real quick so you can see this chart. But look, this thing didn't even really miss a beat. You feel me? It was looking like pretty bullish yesterday as well. Just to point out. So now the Q's definitely over previous close here. I would definitely expect the SPY to follow. Let's get down in the trenches. You know what I mean? It's a 1 minute chart, but I like the direction, especially if you're long biased. And I mean, obviously, if the S&P 500 is grinding up like this, you would expect the smaller indices to do the same. No, bro, look at Meta. It's on the highs again, bro. Bam. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Meta always gives you some decent range to trade off of, bro. Like, I mean, that thing just, yeah, but it's both ways though. It's what you got. See, now there's your range. Let's go ahead and actually, I'm not gonna put any levels on a 1 minute chart, dude. But the bottom of the range, I guess it's previous close. And then the top is 214.80s, 214.90s, or I mean more specifically 87. But the low of day is actually below previous close. But I mean, for now, I mean, that's a decent range to trade in. If this is the top, I mean, uh, I'd be looking at what, those 214 puts? And then to verify that the market is going in the right direction, I'd come over here and look at the S&P 500. And then for more clarification, I'd come over here and look at these. And you see how there's some weakness. Starting to see some weakness. The SPY right at previous close. The Q's right above it. I mean, and let's see. Yeah, look, those things would have worked. Let's see though. But as of now, I mean, obviously, you'd probably give the trade a little bit more time to work out. But hold on. Like, once we're getting back up here, I'd probably go ahead and cut it. But again, we're not really, because we're still at the top of the range. I mean, my stop would be up here, bro. You feel me? And obviously, yeah, my stop would be breaking above like this candle right here with all this volume right here. Maybe right here. Like, that would be my stop. But I'd be looking at those 214s on the way down. But this would be scaring me right here. That the S&P 500 is trying to break back above previous close. That'd be scaring me, not gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta, I mean, that's definitely the right place to take the trade. You feel me? Because you're at the top of the range. And you want to fade it back down to the bottom. You feel me? Let's watch this thing and see if that trade would have worked. Let's make sure I'm on the right chart. Yeah. Right now, it'd definitely be in the green, the trade, because we would have took it up here. Stop would be above this high right here. So even right here, it'd be like break even or like slightly green. You have to keep your eye on this though. You see how we're fighting with previous close here? I'd be watching this. If this thing were to catch a bid and break above previous close and start heading to the upside, and especially the Qs are already front side. So I'd be kind of nervous here. And now look, see, I'd be getting ready to stop out. But not yet. I'd need to see a break above these wicks right here. All right, we'll come back and check on it. But let's keep the main thing right now. I want to see this price action over here. The Qs are getting up towards the high. All right, we're making a new high here. Oh, not yet. The high of day is 320.80s, but we're going up there. And the Qs are definitely leading today, dragging the SPY up along with it. Apple is front side now. And Tesla is front side. So bulls are trying to take control. They're definitely, I'd say it's still a little too early to call right now, but it's looking like the bulls are coming to do bullish things, if I must say so myself. Now, looking back at this trade, I'd be definitely ready to stop out. But again, we're at the top of the range. So, I mean, this is where you'd want to take the trade at. So, not yet. But once we break above all this chop, definitely be, have my order ready to stop out. But look, see, as weakness creeps in here, and then we start seeing weakness here and here and here and some dumping. So, but see, now I'd be ready to stop out here. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I would have stopped out and just waited to see how high it pushes. Yeah. Yeah. Stopping out, dude. For sure, bro. Look at this thing. Some crazy volume just came in the market, bro. Look at Meta, bro. That thing's freaking not playing with you today, bro. That thing ain't playing, bro. It's not playing, dude. Like on the highs, now Nvidia crossing over the 9, trying to push above VWAP. Not playing with you. Yeah. And definitely bulls are back in control at this point. Now the high day on the S&P 500 is 4130s. So look, we've broken out of that range I had drawn in. Like we're seeing some major bullishness coming into the market right now, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. Bulls are still in control, but bulls are in control right now. We're sheezy. Oh, sheezy. The bulls are in control, bro. And let's just go ahead and watch this thing, bro. Fuck. Well, man. I feel like we're making some trades here, bro. I mean, if you're long bias, that's what you want to see right there on success, bro. That's what you want to see right there. So, I mean, you can also look at this, especially if you're trading like the Qs or tech stocks. So you feel me? Like, I'll just go ahead and put the range in. I mean, top, bottom, but it's the inverse. So bottom, top. You feel me? And I just watched that. And then, along with the, everything else I'm watching, it's, that'd be like one of my guidelines. You feel me? So the S&P 500 pushed up, made a new high, 4133. It's now pulling back a little bit. I mean, honestly, after a push up like that, if you want to see the bullishness continue, you kind of want to see some moderation, but you don't want to pull back too far. So like, I feel like this is kind of pulling back too far. Now, if I was long bias, I definitely want to see the S&P 500 hold the 9 EMA. You feel me? But it's like I don't know. We got to give it more time. But look at Meta. I mean, that's a decent little pattern right there, bro. Just stepping up, push up, then come back down, respect that, then push up, higher low, push up. If we can hold the 9 or at least stay above this chop, I'd say, yeah, I mean, like, we have more room to the upside, basically. But we have to at least maintain some higher lows. So if I was trading that thing to the upside, definitely want to hold this level right here, 214.70s, and it's looking like that's what it wants to do. Okay. Now the S&P 500 is respecting that. I think that's a level. Yeah, it's a level from yesterday. Remember, at the end of the day, we were trading within that range here on this thing, and I was like, oh, it's gonna break out towards the upside, and that's what it did. It was one of those ranges, but I know we broke out towards the upside. They were respecting that level, and now trying to make a push up, and bro, oh my god, dude. Meta has been bullish, bro. Like, see, like, definitely gives you the range to trade off of, but at this point, bro, you gotta trade with the trend, dog. That's why it's always good. I mean, it's not always good. It's basically a must that you remain neutral in your bias and just trade with the trend. You feel me? Um, Let the market figure out what it wants to do with its life, and then you trade based off of that. You know what I mean? Never try to fight. Uh, you feel me? The trend or anything like that, bro. Because you will get punished, bro. The market does not care what type of plan you have or what D and D you did. You feel me? Or any biases that you have. You feel me? Doesn't care about that. What you got to do is just trade with the trend, bro. The trend is your friend. I know you heard it 1,000 times. It's 1,001 times. All right. The trend is your friend. It's really quick. Let's look at some of the overall market and the charts that we have here. So Apple front side looking bullish. No, AMC. Um, I think AMC is under SSR, that short sell rule, so it can't be shorted on a downtick. Can only be shorted on an uptick. And look at this thing. Wow, bro. Oh, dude. I think the shorts have finally won, bro. I mean, look at this thing. It's like $3 and something, bro. Oh, it might be over with, bro. Yeah, you feel me? Like, I don't. What caused that gap down, dude? Wow. What the hell? I mean, there's some volume coming in, I guess. I don't know, bro. Like I said, this platform's a little wonky. Let's just check out some of these charts. All right, AMD. I mean, all right, let me put it on the 3 minute and compare it to. Yeah, well, it's kind of up and down. It's kind of up and down. Nvidia went more like down and then straight up, with AMD like chopped around. But for the most part, you can expect those to kind of look the same on most days. Boeing was definitely looking bullish. And look at this. Came down here to what, 195 and just been stepping up, putting in higher lows, stepping up, putting in higher lows, stepping up, higher lows. And then just kind of chopped around, but maintained this 206. Another push up higher, higher lows, another push up higher, higher lows. And now finally gave a little back, but still maintaining this level here, this 211.60s. You feel me? But Boeing finally took a breather. I mean, it can't go straight up. What about China stocks? China. All right, so Baba made a decent attempt towards 100, but then when weakness came into the market, it faded. And bro, that's like one of my favorite setups right there, bro. Where you see like some bullishness, a push up towards the top of the range, getting within 10 to 15 minutes, and then we top out and wash out. That's like one of my favorite setups right there, bro. Bitcoin's doing Bitcoin things. I mean, it is what it is. Charge point, kind of like chopped around, but was putting in some higher lows going towards the upside. High day is 1050, and then we kind of like faded. What about ETH? I mean, ETH is just doing crypto things. It's all good. And you'll see AMC and GME almost kind of like doing the same thing most of the time, except for like when one or the other has earnings, but they're like, I would say they're correlated, kind of, and they fall within that meme stock category. And Google's just been super bullish. Let's scroll out and look at this thing. So yeah, for the last few days, it has been grinding up and maintaining its higher low and pushing up higher. I mean, Google, I mean, that thing, it's definitely been looking bullish. So that's promising. And we've already seen Meta. So, I mean, yeah, at the top of the range on Meta, bro, but like, uh, since I would have already stopped out once, I'd probably just go ahead and leave it alone at this point. But also, still keeping my eye on the S&P 500. Now, basically, with the S&P 500 holding this level above the 9, above previous close and the 120, and you know, front side, I'd be wary of basically trying to fade any large caps. So, you trade with the trend. I'd be wary. I mean, it's still possible, but I'd stay away from trying to fade any large caps until I see some weakness, definite weakness coming this thing, and maybe even break down previous close. But it's looking like Google's starting to top out here, as you can see. High of day was 106.05, and it's starting to top out. But who knows? It's been so bullish, it could just be a healthy pullback. But you see how you start seeing the weakness coming here. What about on the 30-second? I mean, even more, but still, like, it's still front side. Uh, as long as we're above this level, and especially previous close, I'd be really wary of trying to fade any large caps. But back to our just overall market outlook. Myrna faded off the open, and then now it's grinding up. Let's see what it looks like over the last few days. Just bullish. You feel me? At least the last 2 days. I mean, just grinding up, putting in some higher lows. What about Microsoft? Yeah, 270 down here. Looks like some support, and then we grinded up and ran into some resistance at about 280s, 280 60s. Faded, came back up. Finally broke above it. I guess overnight we gapped up or something, and then we've just been grinding up. And actually, Microsoft looks like it's on the highs at this point. So I'd expect, this thing to be looking bullish. Google's on the highs. Bitcoin's grinding up. Meta is damn near on the highs again, and we are looking pretty bullish right now. I must say so. Definitely looking bullish. All right. What about Netflix? All right, Netflix is backside. Um, not much going on Netflix right now. But for the record, it's backside at this point, while a lot of shit's frontside. What about China? Yeah, yeah, basically, same thing as Baba, but this thing couldn't even push up as high as Baba did. See, Baba at least was able to push up and go frontside, and then that thing washed out, gave you a lot more range. I mean, Neo, barely a push to the upside, and then just dumped. But for the most part, kind of doing the same thing. Nvidia slowly grinding its way back up. I think 280 is like the 52-week high at this point. So this thing's definitely winning, bro. The Qs getting close to the highs here, about 30 cents away. Definitely encouraging if you're long biased. Look at this thing, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, I held the bag on this shit for so long, bro. Damn, I should have sold it earlier. But you live and you learn, bro. I mean, I've sold it a long time ago, but I was in this thing when it was like 9 and up to 10 and change or whatever. And then we just started like fading. And I eventually had to cut it, bro. I was holding the bag on that thing, bro. Oh, and shit, I'm on the wrong fucking chart. All right, so yeah, Skills was holding the bag on that thing. Decent. Snap. Let's see what it looks like over the last few days. I mean, been trying to grind up, bro, but honestly, dude, look where it came from, bro. You feel me? Like that's a bag holder chart, bro. It's a bag holder chart, bro. It's just this thing's. If you ask me, like this thing will never get back up here, bro. And if it does, it's gonna be a very long time, bro. But it's just because there's so many people stuck in it, bro. So whenever it tries to bounce, like where are we trading at now? What, about $11? So if it ever tries to bounce to 15, you got people stuck in it from here that are gonna try to get out. People stuck in it at 24 are gonna try to get out. People stuck in it at 39. Whenever it ever tries to get up to these levels, you're gonna have people trying to get out. It's gonna prevent it from going up. You feel me? Unless some like, you feel me, major news comes out or something, bro. Yeah, but barring that, well, that shit's out of there, bro. I mean, it's not out of there, but it's because it's still a real company, I think, but it has a long road ahead of it. Whatever wants to get back up there, bro. So, I mean, and nothing I say is a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but I mean, just yeah, I mean, if it's not a blue chip, you feel me, real company, like I'll give you an example, like a Apple, a Microsoft, you feel me, a Google, Amazon, Fang stock, just I would like, and again, it's not financial advice, but I just would not be holding any bags on anything that isn't blue chip. That's just me personally. Here's the S&P 500. Damn, I didn't know I could freaking trade options on that thing. They're pretty expensive. I've never looked at the option chain on that before. Okay, bro, like what the hell? Do these things have expirations every day now, bro? What the hell? All right, and then Tesla. I mean, push up and then a dump. I mean, oof. Just want to fade that. We're not breaking. We're not putting in orders right now, bro. Well, I'm really supposed to be on my other platform. I'm still trying to get it set up. And what else? What else we got down here? TSM looking bullish. It's front side on the highs, basically. Things looking decent. Uh, UNG's barcoding right now. I need to find another energy play to watch. I need to look on my other platform and look at get my watch list right. And then the VIX. Oof, volatility going up on the VIX, decent. All right, so let's go back to the main thing here, bro. Oh shit, we're dumping, bro. All right, so look, I mean, so up here where we're topping out for a few minutes would, I guess, but I'd be scared that we put the fade when we're looking so bullish close to the high of day. But maybe after we see this, dump right here and crack the 9, and then this candle open below the previous one while also rejecting off the 9 EMA. Maybe a quick scalp to the downside or a quick fade. But I mean, as of now, see, when you see the S&P 500 doing this, cracking these levels, and especially previous close and the 120, now you know it's time to fade. In my own opinion, again, like no one has a crystal ball, and this is definitely not financial advice. Okay, but what the hell just happened here? Did some news come out? Thank you for ordering Domino's. Bro, I ordered Domino's days ago, bro. Like, what the hell are they talking about? I ain't gonna lie, Domino's stepped this game up lately, bro. Like, their pizza used to be dude, we're fucking, I mean, excuse me, we're dumping, bro. Now, you see Apple's breaking down previous close. The Spry broke down previous close. Tesla broke down previous close. The Qs are still above it. But I mean, with everything else looking like this, and especially the S&P 500 now getting down here towards the lows, bro. And then if you want to cross-reference it, you just come over here like this, and you see this thing grinding towards the upside, bro. I mean, that's looking rather bearish right now, if I do say so myself. All right. The cute look like some buyers trying to step in here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough because the SPY's like 10 cents away from the lows at this point, bro. Yeah. We're trading at 410.50. Oh no, we're on the lows, bro. On the lows, dude. On the SPY. And the S&P 500 so close, and I don't know what happened. Which look, I'm gonna show you how bullish Meta is. Even though everything's dumping, look at what it's doing. Yeah, it faded, caught a piece of that fade, came down to this higher low here, and some buyers stepped in. I guess at what is that, 214.80s or 75. So let's see what it does here. Well, it's trying to cross back over the 9. This is a 30-second chart right here, bro. 30-second candles. I don't know. I feel like it's too low of a time frame. Look at Nvidia, look at Meta, but as everything else is fading, like Meta's still fighting. I let you know the relative strength it has. Okay, so now we're on the lows and we're making new lows. All right, and damn, son, what happened? Oh my god, what the what is this? All right, so Amazon's still front side. Uh, Google's barely still front side. Meta, Microsoft, and that's basically it in the VIX. So now we're on the lows, bro. On the SPY, on the oh my god, look at the S&P 500. Holy sh! What the fuck? Like what happened? I need to put on some news or something, bro. But I just don't want like um the background to be coming up in my freaking my stream and shit, and like, you feel me, like me getting like those little copyright things or whatever. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as much on the YouTube because this is a new channel. But the gaming one, yeah, I'm getting close on there. And then Rumble, I'm pretty sure it matters on there. You feel me? I mean, okay. Definitely a decent fade. Let me say something, bro. Let me see if there's any news or something, bro. I don't even know what to watch for news, bro. Like, I don't really like watching the news, bro, because
surprise that is ultimately going to be the stress factor, the macro.
We're talking about oil right now. It's on Yahoo Finance. Like I don't. I mean, like I don't know. I gotta subscribe to something. I think. I think I get Benzinga with this platform. I'm not sure or not. I have to check in. Where is that? Let me see something. Uh, uh, let's see what's going on this daily lineup here. Um, ES June 16th. Like I don't really know too much about futures. Seems like it's something I need to learn. And then Forex also. I'm in the uh Euro markets. Oh, is it Euro close? I don't know. I don't think they're closed yet. That might be a Euro close. Okay. Uh, some buyers stepped in down here and push it back up. Um, but I mean that could also just be like a healthy pullback on the way down, like the inverse healthy pullback. You feel me? But we see Apple, trying to go back front side. Okay, okay, barely. The Qs are front side, barely. The SPY is backside. Tesla's backside. Um, Let me see if I can get some type of. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what we got going on today. Yeah, so I guess yeah, definitely frothy. Um, Jamie Dimon says banking crisis is not over and will cause repercussions for years down the road. That's the head the head honcho over at Chase, Jamie Dimon. He says, "Don't get complacent and think shit's sweet. The banking crisis is not over." Okay, and I mean he knows what he's talking about, bro. Like Chase, J.P. Morgan Chase was one of the largest banks in the world. Okay, especially in the U.S. If I'm not mistaken. I believe it's at the top of the totem pole as far as the U.S. banks. I think it's J.P. Morgan. You got like J.P. Morgan, like Wells Fargo, all those, Citibank, uh, Bank of America. Those are like the big dogs. But I mean, don't quote me on this. But I believe J.P. Morgan is one of the biggest. I think, if not one of the biggest for sure. All right, here's what we're looking like on the S&P 500 in Bitcoin. Now, some sort of a recovery is trying to come in here. Um, and look, see when that's what I'm talking about. When the market dumped like that, bro, uh, Meta didn't really dump. It just faded a little bit. But look how far away it is from previous close, bro. You feel me? Like it never even broke down VWAP on that dump, or the 120. Barely broke down the 9 EMA, and that's relative strength. If you want the definition of relative strength, that's it. And over here is looking like we're trying to see some type of recovery here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this preview. Yeah. And I've been wanting to take some trades, bro, but like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not sold on the platform, and I'm waiting on my new computer to come in. I'll tell you the truth, bro. Like I'm switching to Mac. Just for trading and stuff though. Like I'm still PC. You know what I mean, for content creation, but I'm gonna switch back to Mac, bro. Back to Mac I go, dog. Having too many issues, dude. It's more secure, bro. Like I've been terrorized, and I still have PTSD, bro, from it, and therefore I don't know, bro. Like I feel like I'm not going to um be satisfied until I go back to Mac. But again, I'm just waiting on it at this point. All right, so we got some bullishness coming in. All right, so what else? I mean, the most talked about stocks in retail were Tesla, Nvidia, AI, AMC, FRC. I don't know why AMC would be on there. Let's look at a couple of these. So AI is one that we haven't really checked out today. Oof, oof. And what's that sound? Like that Roblox sound when you die or something? It's oof. That thing went oof. My God, bro. Just a gap down and then a continuation to the downside, my guy. It's all good though. Oof. Hey, what the some major fading going on out here, dog. To be frank with you. You feel me? The most talked about stocks, AI and FRC, and I see why. I mean, I don't think they're talking about them for the right reason, though. To be quite honest with you. Now we do have some catalyst upcoming today. Oh, okay. So Fed President Mester speaking today, and maybe that's what caused that dump. He probably said some shit that set the market off. You feel me? Calls it the dump. Tomorrow we have ADP employment report. Uh, Now on Thursday, Fed President Bullard speaks again, and then Friday, the unemployment rate for the month is coming out. So we do have some news and some catalysts coming out this week. You feel me? So I mean, if you're in any positions, like swinging any positions, or you know what I mean, or doing any trading, be aware of those things. You feel me? Now, expected IPOs for the fourth looks like we had three. We had MGIH, ISPR, and ARBB. Tomorrow we have GMM. On the 7th, we have LGCL and UCAR. Also have Toro. And then there's another one on the 11th, GDHG, I guess. So high implied volatility. Uh, you want to look at some of these IPOs? Let's look at some of these IPOs. I mean, sometimes sometimes they don't. They're not on here yet. Let's see, MGIH. See nothing. It's not on here yet. I mean, that's another strike for this platform, I guess. You feel me? Out of the IPOs, I guess none of them are populating yet. High implied volatility. All right, MCV, and I guess it is all over the place. Look, from 30 down to, I mean, not really, bro. Like, it's not, it looks crazy, but it's not that much range. BBBY, I mean, BBBY is always crazy, bro. Like, high implied volatility. Let's see what these options are looking like. These are 17 days out. Let's go to some that are like closer to expiration. Like, for instance, the 6th, which is in 2 days. I mean, bro, there ain't. Yeah, some high implied volatility, but 50 cents. I mean, it's the lowest they go, I think. I mean, I guess I could show more strikes. I mean, I don't really care about that. High implied volatility, SI. What's SI again? I need to, I wonder if I can set this up where I can get the actual company, Silvergate Capital Corp. Okay, I mean 166 to 150s. I mean, not really. I mean, the chart shows some range. I need to turn off notifications. Obviously Mullen is always finding a way to keep itself relevant. And bro, what a fall from grace. Man. Look, this thing was got as high as $20 at one point, bro. Oof. Now this thing's at 10 cents, my guy. Oh my god. For anyone that was shorting it from way back then, bro, like, oh my god, you did good, bro. You did good, bro. AMC, we've already checked AMC. It's obviously looking to be like it's on its last legs here. I mean, we were sub $4 at one point. We've grinded our way back above 4 for the meantime, but again, AMC isn't your traditional play. You feel me? The high implied volatility. What is it? Chicken soup for the soul. Rating on the Nasdaq. I mean, what happened? Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a bag holder chart, bro. Whenever you see a chart like this, bro, where it was at the highs and just, you feel me, like gave that much back. I mean, from 50 down to like, what are we trading at now? $1.50, bro. Like, that's a bag holder chart, dude. But not to say, just because a chart's a bag holder chart doesn't mean that there isn't any short term opportunity in it. Jamie Dimon urges U.S. to avoid whack-a-mole response to SVB banking crisis. I don't. Okay, let's read that again. Jamie Dimon says, let's avoid whack-a-mole response to SVB banking crisis. So whack-a-mole is that game where you have the hammer and like the moles come out the hole and you whack them with the hammer. So I guess what he's trying to say is maybe don't come in and save every freaking bank that is about to go under. I guess because whack-a-mole, you're trying to hit them all. I mean, I don't know. I need some more time to decipher that, but CEO Jamie Dimon, and let's watch the overall market while we're doing this. CEO Jamie Dimon said in his annual letter to shareholders that it's unlikely that tighter regulations would have stopped the sudden deposit outflow that sank SVB, urging caution as federal officials consider how oversight of the industry should change in the wake of the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. And he goes on to talk a lot more in a 43-page letter, obviously, which I'm not going to read. But we are dumping. Okay, so the SPY just came down here and made a new low. Qs are holding up a little better, still front side. So obviously the tech is stronger, or the tech sector is stronger, but let's see what happens here. And I mean, S&P 500 back down here on the lows, double bottom. Let's try to find a little bit of logic here. So you see this double bottom on the 3-minute here. So I would go ahead and say this is a crucial point right now. We hold this double bottom, and you feel me? Keep the market, you feel me, trying to hold on to some of these gains over the last week or so, or do we crack this double bottom and head lower? This 41.14.69. We're trading at 41.15.50s right now. Right here, this is crucial. Let's make sure we're on the right monitor. Yes. All right, so very crucial here, bro. And it looks, oh man, we're on the lows. We're getting down there. Wait. It dipped. It dipped down, and the buyers immediately stepped in. And now we've seen a change in Meta. So Meta finally gave back this higher low, and now we've cracked, obviously, the 9, and VWAP was dumping. Buyers stepped in here, found the footing off this 120 right here. And as you can see, what is it, 214.30s? So that's an intraday level here. As you can see from right here and right here, came down here and bounced. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce. You feel me? S&P 500, playing with these lows over here. Let's check it out on the 30-second. Get deep in the trenches, dog. Yeah, and on the lows, making new lows. So S&P on the low, making new lows, and then Meta cracking again here on the lows. The S&P 500 on the lows, making new lows or dumping. That, oh my god. All right, so we did crack that double bottom. So again, I mean that trade would have worked, but I mean we would have stopped out, had to stop out right here, and then waited and maybe re-entered here. You feel me? And then that thing would have worked. And it's basically the same around all large caps, dude. Unless again there's news in a specific sector or on a specific stock. But okay. So the Qs and tech do have some strength. Came down here and like cracked previous close for a second, and then buyer stepped in, and we're going back up. Look at Apple. Low of day is 165.40s. High of day 166.80s on Apple. Tesla, low of day 192.20s. High of day 198.70s. Okay, let's see what the Qs do here at VWAP. Are we able to reclaim VWAP and continue higher, or do we just get up to VWAP and reject and keep fading and crack this previous close here? Still out for debate. But heat map looking crazy right now, bro. Heat map looking great. Okay, so the Qs came up to VWAP and rejected. I mean, we still haven't broke down this previous close on this go around. Definitely looks like we're about to break down right now. And then look at the S&P 500. So trying to get down to make new lows. Now you finally have Meta, running out of steam and relinquishing its relative strength here with this crack of this 120. All right, so let's go back up to the main thing. Let's just make sure it's got these hotkeys set up. Look at it. Sometimes I forget what monitor I'm on. All right. So I would assume like this dump that we seen, and that might have been like when the Fed speaker was talking, or maybe Jamie Dimon. I don't know. All I can do is watch the price action. Can't really read too much into the news because again, it's all bought and paid for by the powers that be. You feel me? So you can't really like anything any news, in my opinion, any news that you get from like mainstream media, it has to definitely be taken with a grain of salt, bro. Just keep it real with you. All right, we have some short squeeze candidates. All right, first let's watch this price action real quick. So on the lows, now what would really cause the market to start dumping and heading to the downside is if the Qs finally break down this previous close right here. The SPY already did it, but if the Qs break down, and then the S&P 500's already on the low, making new lows, and then Meta's fighting for its life to hold this 120, but it doesn't really look promising at this point. That's a 30-second. That's wild. Like I can't watch a 30-second chart, bro. I'm sorry. It's just it's intriguing to me. I just want to see what it looks like. You feel me? But like, I mean, maybe for a scalper. Look, Meta's trying to. I mean, it's off this 120 here. It's finding some support. I guess some buyers are stepping in. It's catching a bid. I don't know, but let's see, man. But as of now, it's fading with the rest of the market. Okay. Now the S&P 500, the low is about 41.13. We're trading at 41.13.50s. The low is 41.13 and change. And Google has topped out, and it's been topping out for a while and starting to head towards the downside, as you can see here, but it hasn't broken down VWAP yet. S&P 500 on the lows here. So now look, the Qs are about to break down this previous close. I believe once you see that happen, then you'll see some dumping towards the downside, in my opinion. because look, the SPY's already on the lows and making new lows. Now the Qs have broken down previous close. All right, they're fighting for it though. This 320 as a you know why that 320 flat was a nice round number and a psychological level. So it's going to take a lot for the Qs, I believe, to break down that level. But once it does, if it does, oh man, look out below. You feel me? I mean, that's my opinion. We have some dormant short squeeze candidates. I believe we already went over BBBY. I mean, if you say so, bro, like. That's a dormant short squeeze candidate. All right, that's the only thing it can be at this point. Silvergate, CVNA. I mean, they're dormant, but when the market's selling off like this, like, I mean, you can't really. You know what I mean? Okay, giving you some range. It's doing something. What's Aloe again? Oh, Allogene Therapeutics. All right, it's a biotech. Big Bear AI Holdings. AI stocks have been hot, but this thing's on the lows. Upstart. Oh my god, dude! I remember Upstart was so bullish. Oof. I'm talking about like I got that shit. Wow, look how far this thing's falling, bro. Holy crap. Um, Look where it was at, dude. 400, and I knew it was overvalued, bruh. Oh my god, from 400 down to $15, dude. I need to hook up my beat machine so I can put some sound effects on this thing, dude. Because I definitely like play that sound effect that goes dun 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 dun. Yeah, even when it was like at 300 and 350, it was overvalued. You knew this was you knew this move was coming, but like, I mean, no one knew it would go from 400 to freaking $15. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I knew that, but I knew it was overvalued. And then oh shit, look, S&P 500 continuing to remain on the lows. Meta still fighting with this 120, bro. Relative strength, bro. It's a thing. It's a thing. But dude, let's look at the market real quick. Okay, looks like some buyers are trying to step in here. Look at that wick. So it came down here, made a new low. Buyers stepped in, and pushed it back up. Same thing on the Qs here. Came down here, right to that. Actually, breached 320. Nice little round psychological level and a level from yesterday. And I believe at least from yesterday and beyond. So it came down here, tapped it, buyer stepped in and bought it. And it looks like they're continuing to buy it. We put in a higher low and we're going back up. So we're now back front side. And some volume, some buyers are stepping in and trying to get back up there to VWAP. The SPY's riding with it. But man, the SPY is backside like a mug, bro. But I do see uh some momentum starting to build back up to the upside. Okay, so the S&P 500 came down here and like consolidated at this 4113s, and now as buyers step in, did dip down, make a new low. They immediately stepped in and bought it back up. And we're putting in a bullish pattern, but remember this is the 1 minute, but we are seeing some decent volume and a pushback towards the upside, crossing over the 9 EMA, going back up towards VWAP. Now, Meta has consolidated on that 120 for a decent amount of time. Let me see, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 minutes. So I guess like right here or right here, I don't know. I guess right here, and now we're starting to push back up. And oh yeah, I always say this, like around 11 o'clock, you do see volume just come into the market for some reason. So I guess that's what we're seeing now. But will it be enough? Will it be enough to get the Qs back above VWAP? If the Qs get back above VWAP and can consolidate up here, or open a new candle, maybe like on the 5 or 10 minute, then we have some hope. Until I see that, you just have to assume that we're still going to continue to look bearish, and continue the melt down. Relative strength, bro. Relative strength. See, like, you just have to watch it, bro. Let's see what's going on. Moving on. What else do we have? What this is supposed to be, but just definitely like low volume, no liquidity. It's very illiquid. What was it again? Edible garden. Is that like uh a Wana stock? AirScope Technologies. Invax. Novavax. A little biotech. Okay, I mean at least it has some volume and some liquidity. All right. I mean, at least it doesn't look like a straight barcode chart. You feel me? Now, we also had some tickers that had some that hit the scanners this morning. With a lot of pre-market volume. Seco Holding off the Nasdaq. And look at that. I mean, it's a penny stock, but still. I mean, look, this thing went from what 60 cents up to 160, so $1. I mean, that's range, $1. 60-cent stock. Load up on that. Um, Bullfrog AI. AI stocks have been a little hot sector lately. What about this? Butterfly Network. Okay. Okay. Gapping up and pushing higher. This thing went from what? 180s up to 250s. That's decent, bro. And again, this is why you need to go ahead and invest in that pre-market that daily watch list, bro. Cardalytics off the Nasdaq. Look at this. So from 350, might as well call it, actually 345, up to $5 and then 525. So what, $2? Like, let me see, 350 to about 530, so about $2. You feel me? These are all off the watch list. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. And I'm gonna drop the price on it. It was $10 a month. You get it for the whole month, but since we're in trying times in a recession, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the price. I mean, bro. I mean, dude, me and my girl were at Starbucks yesterday, bro. The drink we get, I mean, they're like $9 each. Although we did switch to something different lately, but usually I think it's a caramel ribbon crunch uh, with 2 shots of blonde espresso. The venti, I believe it is. The drink's like $9, right? So for the price of a Starbucks drink, my guy, you can invest in something that's gonna actually make you some money here, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You feel me? Like it's not enough to just be working, bro, and have a good job. Even if you're making good money, I mean, relatively speaking, um, because I mean, good money means different shit for a lot of different people. But even if you have a decent job and you're making relative decent money, bro, it's still not enough. You have to invest, bro, like just to outrun inflation. So I mean, like, dude, like invest in yourself, my guy. Get that daily morning briefing and watch list, dude. And I'm not gonna twist your arm to do it though, bro. That's on you, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. You feel me? And there's more on here, but like I can't give you the whole thing for free. Otherwise, I'd be doing a disservice to the people that's already paying for it, bro. You know what I mean? Well, let's see what's up with this overall market. And I mean, um, if I'm not mistaken, bro, I believe earlier in the trading period, I said I don't know, it's looking trappy, but it's too early to call. Right? I believe I said that. I have to go back and listen to the stream, but I remember saying that. And, I just want to know, bro. Does that look trappy or what, bro? And you can tell when it's trappy because uh, you fade and then you get some bullishness. You go back up. Sometimes you may even go a little higher and make a new high, which we did right here. But then we ultimately fade again and make a lower low. And then we see some bullishness, and then we ultimately fade again and make a lower low. That is trappy. Okay? I said it was looking trappy off rip, but also that it's too early to call. But from what I seen from that little bit of time, it definitely was looking trappy. And I mean, it's looking trappy for now. Uh, Now Apple is trying to go back front side here. Okay, we're seeing some buyers try to maybe step in, but too early to call right now. Let's make sure we're on the right set of charts here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the Qs have been a little stronger, but if the SPY continues to fade and look weak, you can expect to see. Now, the Qs have reclaimed this key level here, this 320. For a second. I would like to be able to type that in. So key level 320 on the Qs, bro. And right now, we're breaking down that key level 320. All right. And Apple's trying to go backside, squeezing it up into a doja candle, but uh, you can't just look at the present candle. You also have to take into consideration how we arrived at this point. You feel me? Fade, run up, fade, just like it's getting tighter, like almost like a wedge pattern. Like I've never drawn a trend line on here. I don't know how to draw them. They like, and that's why I'm saying like, that's why. Okay, so that's almost like a wedge. See that? So was that? I don't know. It's some type of flag. I don't really subscribe to like those like patterns and shit like that. But I believe that's some type of wedge, but it looks like a bear flag. Is that a bear flag or a bull flag? I don't know. I think it's a bear flag because the price action looks bearish to me. So like, see how this thing's wedging in? So now it's either got to break up, break out of this wedge to the upside or the downside. And from the looks of everything else, it looks like it's going to be to the downside. You know, it's like the price action is just getting tighter and tighter and getting wedged in here. So it's got to break out one way or the other. And it's looking like it's about to break out to the downside, bro. Again, bro, like I'm not the one with the crystal ball though. You know who has the crystal ball, right? Oh, look, downside. I told you, bro. Like, and then look at this. The S&P 500 just, you know, making new lows after new low. Now, if this thing comes down here and cracks this 4,000 level, bro, like we're in trouble for the bulls, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, not the 4,000, 4,100. So if we get down here and crack this, uh, the bulls are in trouble. The bulls are in trouble because the shorts are coming through. You gotta do what you gotta do. The bulls are in trouble because them shorts are coming through. Bulls are in trouble. Bulls are in trouble. What the hell is going on here, bro? All right, the Fed, the Fed speaker must be speaking, bro. So Bulls are in trouble. Bulls are in trouble. Bulls are in trouble. Oh, that color looks ugly. But I don't know if it's if I have to adjust my settings on oh no, that red looks red. Alright, so dude, if you come down here and crack that 4100, bro, like look out below, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. And now Bitcoin's going backside. Uh Relative strength on Meta is very relative at this point. It's all relative, bro. You feel me? It's all relative. That applies to the stock market and trading, and also applies to uh, the general theory of relativity. It's all relative. All right. All right. So we made a new low, and it's just like we're just leaking, bro. Like leaking and fading. So this is what I would call uh a lot of fading and sideways trading. You feel me? But I would say we're doing. Let's scroll out and look at this thing real quick. I'd actually say we're doing more fading than sideways trading at this point. And dude, I mean, the only look this whole thing's red, bro. The only thing that's uh in the green is Ethereum, Google, Meta, Microsoft, and that's it. Because this is the VIX. I mean, I guess the VIX too, and then SOX S is inverse, so it's the bear. So can't really count that. I am, son. But honestly, like, I mean, if you've been in the markets every day and watching this price action, uh, I mean, you had to know, like, we're gonna give some back at some point because we're just like straight bullish for like a week straight. You know what I mean? Especially with all the bank stuff going on, like, you feel me? I guess maybe we were bullish and we ripped to the upside because of all the bank stuff, and I guess the market priced in or assumed that because of the bank crises, is it crisis? The crises, um, that the Fed would have to step in and like maybe slow down on the monetary tightening and stop raising interest rates or whatever. I mean, maybe that could be a cause of it, because how we could just start ripping to the upside when basically the whole financial sector and the banking sector is in dire straits doesn't really make any sense to me. The only way I can make sense of it is if because of all of that, they thought the Fed was going to step in and change something. Like, you know what I mean? Like ease up on the monetary tightening. But my guy JP he ain't even playing with him, bro. Like uh the Fed is dead set on getting this market and the financial uh condition of the country, inflation particularly, under control, bro. So Um, he says their goal is 2%. Okay, and we're a long ways off. I mean, we're looking like at some interest rates on some things here, and they're pretty high. Even on cars, bro. Like because some fucking excuse my French, like some crazy shit happened. Like I'm gonna like upload some videos or some pictures of this dog, but um like this car, freaking like uh parked next to our car, and it caught on fire, and the car caught on fire, and the fire spread to our car, and fucking it just burnt both of them down to the ground, bro. There's nothing left, bro. Like I mean, it's like 1 in a million chance of this shit, bro. Like, wait, I'm gonna upload some pictures or something or some videos and show you this carnage, bro. It's like, but like, what are the chances, bro? Like, in all my years, out of all the cars I've had and all the places I've parked, uh, maybe some even sketchy places I parked, um, bro, like that's never happened, bro. Like, uh a car just parks, you're just parked in a regular parking lot where you live, um, and a car parks next to you, and that car catches on fire, and it like spreads to your car and fucking just burns it all the way down to the ground, bro. Like what in the you feel me? Like that's like that never happens, bro. But I mean, so we're looking at cars because obviously we got to get a new car, but like interest rates are high, bro. And like we got to get that under control, my guy. We got to get these interest rates down, dude. You feel me? I mean, they said they were going to keep tightening uh the monetary policy, just keep tightening and tightening and raising interest rates until something breaks. Okay? So something broke. But I don't think that's enough. I think they want to break more shit, bro. To be quite honest with you, that's what it seems like. And I mean, it looks like that's what we got to do. So the S&P 500 on the lows again, making new lows. So now we're at that 4100. What I was talking about right here. We made a new low. We breached it. Got down as low as 40.99.25 or so. But looking like we want to head lower. Um, just on the lows, bro. Bitcoin went backside. Um, you got Meta here, just I mean, bullish out the gate with some relative strength, but now giving it all back. Hasn't went backside yet, but ever since we topped out, and those are my favorite trades. I like to see some bullishness, and then I like to see us top out and then wash out. So like this trade right here, one of my favorite setups. And then once we get down to here, I seen this, and then we came down here, bounced off this, came down here, consolidated. Then I would have probably been looking to flip long and catch it towards the upside when the market was bullish. And then once we're topping out up here and we start fading, it's time to fade again. That's why you gotta let's make sure we're on the right chart. Yeah. Uh and that's why you have to keep your bias neutral. And look at Nvidia. I mean, just fading and sideways rating. Look at that, dude. Just dump, and then sideways trading. So look, fading and sideways trading, and now we've haven't made a new low yet, but we are getting close. Here, this 274.80s or two. Might as well call it 274.90. I mean, we're getting there. Looks like some buyers are coming back, but I mean, at this point, bro, like Well, let's see. Do we get back above 4,100 on the S&P 500? Feel like oh my God, Bitcoin just dumped, dude. Whoa. You know what? This thing right here, it just like dumped bad. But then they immediately bought it back up. Like, well, hold on, I was on the 3 minute yeah, I mean on the 1 minute, kind of the same. So from right there, look, we went from 28,070 all the way down to 27,969. Just on that 1 minute candle. And then right here, made a new low, down as low as 4096 60s, and then made a move back up to the 9, then wicked off of it to the downside. Like we're rejecting off the 9 EMA, but we are putting in higher lows, even though they're on the 1 minute. So then off the 3, we came down here and basically bounced. I meant based at like this 40.99. And now we see some buyers stepping back in. Look, Meta's trying to make a run again. But honestly, this is trappy from here on. Look, fade, make a move slightly higher, fade, try to come back, but lower. Chopping around, consolidating, make a move higher, came back down to that level, chopping around, and then lower. Then another attempt higher, came back down, ultimately lower, stepping down. So now we've made a move back higher, crossing over the 9 again. So let's see if this trappy pattern continues. Because look, this is a level right here too, where it was support for so long. We chopped around these levels here, like right around here. So now we'd have to break above this level to see something different. If we don't break above this level and then we continue to head lower, it's still going to remain trappy to me. But let's come back over here. All right, the S&P 500. I mean, yeah, we're putting in some higher lows, and some buyers are coming in. But if you just scroll out and look at it, I mean, that's what happened here, then lower, then happened here, then lower, then happened here, then lower, and here, then lower, here, then lower. So here, now do we go lower? We're at 4,100 and change. Now 4,100 and 70s, now 60s. What about this 30-second? 4,100, 70s, 80s, 88, 85, 74. I don't know. If I had to guess, I say we continue to fade, but Meta is trying to do his thing over here. And I'm gonna get rid of these fucking shit right here, bro. So I have my chart looking messy, bro. Look at Meta, bro. Relative strength. We seen that here though. And that's a 1 minute. What about the 5? Okay, on the 5, it's trying to do something. All right, we definitely have a level here. 213.30s. Also here, 213.90s. 214.25. And then as a possible resistance, 214.70. 215.75, 216.25 as possible resistances. And also the VWAP right here. See, this is always interesting to me when the price action is wedged between the 9 and VWAP. Like, it could go either way. But whatever way it goes, especially if it's down, you could see some dumping. Now, I mean, this thing, we got back above 4,100 here, so that's good. But can we stay? And Meta's trying to push up, but it's trying to reclaim the 120 and coming up on VWAP. And then I do see the S&P trying to push up. Let's go back over to the main thing. We haven't been over here in a while. And I mean, bro, like, is that fading and sideways trading or what? I'm gonna have to patent that. Fading and sideways trading. Let's start a hashtag. Hashtag fading and sideways trading. And look, off of that wedge, remember I was like, it's looking like a bear flag because it's looking more bearish at this point, and we're gonna break out of the wedge to the downside. Well, I guess I was right. The S&P 500 is trying to grind back up. I got a level drawn in here at what 4104. It's off the 1 minute chart though. I'm gonna remove all trend lines off the 1 minute. You should have there's no business. You have no business putting trend lines on a 1 minute chart. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I mean, unless you have a platform where like all your trend lines are global, like even if you change the time frame. I know Active Trader Pro is like that. All right, I mean we see something coming in here. As you can see here, we're trying to make a push higher. And then Bitcoin, oof, it was nasty rejection on Bitcoin off the 9. And then we seen a push higher. We got up here to the 120 in VWAP, and we're having a little trouble. But let's see. Okay, so on the 1 minute at least, Meta's above the 9. Just reclaimed the 120 and VWAP and trying to push higher. But I mean, not by much. What, you see that? So now let's go up to a slightly higher time frame. All right, looking more respectable on the 3 minute and the 5. Pushing above VWAP. Off the 9, over the 120, over previous close. And then on Nvidia here, I guess you can call that some intraday support and or the bottom of the range. 275.50. Nice little round little psychological level there. S&P 500. Trying to do something. It came down here and bounced off that low 40.96, and ever since then been putting in some higher lows. Now on the 5 minute, there's 4,100, so we're above that key level. I mean, that's not really a key level. I mean, I mean, it is a key level, but it's more like a support. But if we come down here and start chopping around this level, then it's gonna become a key level. And hopefully I was on the right chart. If not, this is what I was talking about. Right here. Okay, so Meta going back up now. 214, about 215. Remember, high of day is 216.25. So not far off. Relative strength. Meta's closer to the high of day than the low of day, while everything else is looking so bearish. That's what I would call relative strength. Let's go back over here, bro. But yeah, I mean, we're going almost, I mean, Apple's trying to reclaim previous close here. They tried 3 times on these last 3 candles here. 3 rejections so far. The Qs are clear under this 320. Decent round number, just nice and neat little psych level there. So I mean, everything is pretty much backside. Amazon's front side. But barely. Broke down for a second, reclaimed it. Amazon's front side. Baba's front side. Look at that. Decent range to trade off of. So look, 369, about 10 minutes into the market. We come up here, boom. Catch the washout to the bottom of the range and get out. You can even chill and see that this support's gonna hold, and then maybe grab some calls or some equity to the upside. What else is front side? Ethereum is, Google still is, Meta still is, and like going back up towards the high actually. Microsoft still is. And then other than that, just the VIX. But we're closing in on that you feel me, like that lunchtime, little dead time around there. We'll watch it for a little bit. I still haven't eaten nothing. I haven't even made my coffee yet, bro. I'm gonna put on one of my beats in the meantime. Well, I try to make me some coffee real quick. All right, stream play is revised. All right, cover your ears real quick. Need to, as soon as I get my other PC, bro, I'm gonna get back on start making content on my music channel again. Apologize. I've just been having too many issues. The problem is I'm tired of installing. Oh, my bad. I hope my mic's not messed up. I'm tired of reinstalling, you know what I mean, all the programs and software, and then having to uninstall them, and reset my PC, and all that shit. So I'm just waiting for my new waiting for my new Mac to get here, bro. I'm going back to Mac, dog. It costs a stack, dog. I meant a rack, dog. Watch this price action. It's looking like a motherfucking trap, dog. Just saying. And it's hard to call right now. We're just trading sideways. And then we're going into lunchtime chop. Way backside. I mean, Apple's front side, but barely. Get that watch list and bet on yourself. Don't be scary. This is a beat I made just to put in my streams. I used to get the baking soda, whip it up to put in my clean. Your girlfriend put me in her dreams. Nah, man, I'm just kidding. I'm hitting the ask, not the bid, and the scalp, bro. I mean, Apple's front side, barely up. Can't even call that front side, but technically it is. And just fading and sideways trading for now, bro. Can't really. Fading and sideways trading. I need to make some coffee, bro. Before I get a headache. I need that caffeine for my fucking head's sake. I get them with the head fake and then the pump. Watch going long because the market's about to dump. I'm just saying, bro. We're gonna dump right when that beat drops. What did I tell you, bro? Apple just went backside. Yeah, that's it. It's when I was making this beat, I put that shit got in there on accident. I just left it in. And then I bust the left again. But I tell you, dude, when that beat drops, Closer to the lows than the highs. That wick here on Tesla, but you know they're selling it. Yeah. Trying to hold 191. These wicks, wick. But you know, anytime it tries to move up, they're selling into it. Cracked 191. The low on Tesla for the day is 190.59. I'm trying to get me mines. They be hating because I'm trying to get me shines on. And then I'm gone. I flip my bias. I'm short and then I'm long. It don't matter. Got some volume coming in here. $4,100. Decent bounce off that level. A little nice psych level there, bro. Meta, man, it's a 5 minute. Zoom in a little bit. Get down in the trenches. Dog, I'm always in the game. I never ride the benches. I've been at the top and in the trenches. Ooh. Look at Meta here. This is crucial. Crack the 9, the 120, and VWAP. Nvidia, I mean, trading sideways. We're basically trading in a ranger. In a range here. And the range is clear. You better draw your levels. Look at Meta. Trying to push back up. I don't know, it's a battle. I could never tattle. Run up on me and your head can rattle. I'll rearrange your shit like a game of fucking Scrabble. Into gibberish. I mean, hard to call, bro. For me, it's never been hard to ball, bro. It's just got a lot of haters. Oh my God, I'll see you later. It's all good though. Guess what, bro? If they hating, that means you doing something right. If you doing something tight. Rolling up, dog, you'll get the long kiss goodnight. Like a book I read once. I had bread, not just once. A few times. So, had a few dimes. Alright. I'm gonna just let this ride real quick and make me some coffee. Right monitor here. Hold up. What's going on here, bro? Okay. I mean, not much has changed, but it looks like we're seeing a little push. I mean, Apple went front side up 15%? No, not 15%. 10%, or 0.11%. Sorry, bro, I haven't had my coffee yet, dude. I mean, but still, front side. Yeah, I make all these beats on my music channel, by the way. I do it live, bro. The rest of them is jive, though. And I like to drive slow. Sometimes. So a slightly higher time frame for some logic. I just want the profit. I don't know why all of them want to stop it. All right, let me call me real quick. That good Cuban coffee, man. That Bustelo. Get Apple though. Hold up now. Dude, I feel like we're going into like this dead time, like like lunchtime and stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, there's some price action during lunchtime lately. Look at this real quick. So that's how you know the market's fading and sideways trading. All right. What's interesting is that we've been topping out up here for a while. So how cool should I make that resistance? Pumped out with persistence. Make a couple of trades, make a stack in an instance. Ooh, bars. Whoa. Looks like that thing's breaking past that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, man. I mean, if we break past this and make a new high, I mean, the high a day on SOXS is 1750, 1748. If we go ahead and break past that level I drew in and up here, then the market's gonna melt down. And you can see it, look, as this thing tries to push higher and it sees some strength, you see weakness come in the rest of the market. I mean, just check it out, look. You can see it. Look, as that thing try to push up, look. Jumping. Fading, fading. Feel me? Now Apple's back at previous close here. This is gonna be crucial. Seems like Apple's like kind of propping up tech, and as a result, the market. Every time Apple tries to come down here and breaks down, it like clings on. So you see how Apple's trying to, some buyers are stepping in at previous close, and it's trying to hold this level and push up. Gotta watch Apple here. Apple is the most heavily weighted stock, basically, in the indices. Whatever way Apple's going, like 9 times out of 10, the market will go that same way or eventually get there. Now, Meta is I mean, $212's a low. Meta's been fading, bro. I made this beat too. I made them all. That sounds hard, right? Like them strings. Alright, I'm gonna finish making my coffee real quick. shit, the market's fucking pumping, dude. Wow. Oh shit, bro. Dude, look at Meta, bro. Okay, so not as bad as I thought, but look, we're down here to like this double bottom right here. I mean, if we crack this, I mean, it looks like we're cracking it, bro. So if we crack this, then I would expect us to continue lower, obviously, and eventually get down here to previous close. So look, we're cracking it. If there's a clean break below it, maybe with a new candle opening below that level there, yeah, bro. I'll be looking at the 213s. And look at the S&P 500, bro. Look at this thing. Just off the open. You feel me? Like gapped up and then washed out to the 120. All the way up to the top of the range here. It's just been dumping ever since on the lows, bro. Golly, son. But I tell you, bro, when that beat drops, market was gonna drop and dump and make your portfolio slump. Run up, I hit you with the pump. Been getting a lot of spam. Like I need to like change my whole identity, dude. Like my email and everything, my phone number. The SPY is getting down to the lows, but look at Tesla. Hey, Tesla like runs, but does its own thing a lot of times, and Tesla has been like looking kind of weak lately, so it's due for some relief on the creep. But look at this heat map. The whole market gone leaked. I mean, but dude, like if you're in the markets and paying attention, like we've been bullish, bro. Like for the last week, in the midst of negative catalysts. So, I mean, you know, like you had to have it in the back of your head somewhere that, like, you know what I mean, there's a possibility that like that we give some back some for some moderation. And look, what did I say? Look where we broke above. Now, if this thing stays above this level and consolidates for any period of time, let me see, what was this? 1741. All right. All right, so it's trying to break down here. I'm calling this a key level. Can I change like kind of trend line it is? Like, alright, so right here. Key level on success 1741. If we stay above it, market is going to continue to fade. And so we broke down, so it's still playing around. Just watch that level on success, bro. I'm telling you. Look at Tesla, bro, making a run to the upside while everything else is damn near fading. Not really. It was just such a low time frame that it looked like that. Still, it's like kind of like found like some support down here. Bottom of the range. It's moving up. Everything is going down. That's kind of strange. Again, like I said, you can't really infer too much from a 1 minute chart. My coffee's brewed. Alright, so look, now Tesla is like trying to dump. Look, the SPY is on the lows. Let me see something. $408.13. See how accurate they are. 408.10. No, that's a low. No, 408.13 yet. See, I'm gonna try out TradingView this upcoming month. Only thing I don't like is when I put it on auto. Look, when I zoom in, it's like clashing with my volume. Wait. Bro, that's bearish as fuck. Yeah, duh. Well, on the 15 minute. Now shit's still looking bearish in clear direction on the 15. You know, look, there's success pushing higher now, 1750. So you know the market's about to keep fading, bro. Straight up. 40.94. Look at the VIX. See, that's one thing on TradingView. You can track the dollar. I mean, I can track the dollar on IB too. I think I just didn't pay for the right market data. I mean, AMC's back over 4. You know, that shit's a little embarrassed, dude. Look at that. Even Meta now. On the lows, the S&P 500, Bitcoin kind of cracked this double bottom. But the low on Bitcoin's way down here, bro, so. Look at Meta now. What did I say? We're gonna crack previous close, bro. Did I call it or what, bro? That's all I wanna know. What did I say? Watch this level on success. If we freaking consolidate above it for any amount of time, we're going to take off, and when that happens, the market's going to dump. And look, this is... Oh shit, hold up. And look, this is freaking lunchtime, bro. When it's supposed to be like dead. No price action or range to trade off of. Look at this, bro. Fucking I'm snuck in the dump at lunchtime, dude. Look at this now, bro. Holy shit. Rip faders. Then came in with something looking major. They fading it on the lows. My mind is never on the hoes. It's always on the flows. In the flow. If you ain't with that, you can hit the dough. Bro. I mean, it's a minor pullback. Minor pullback on the way down. It's the same thing. Like if you flip the chart upside down and look at it, like when you're in when we're trending upward and having minor pullbacks, it's the same thing as when we're trending downward and we have like a minor bounce, but then continue down. It's like it's the same thing, though. I actually did that. Like I looked at some charts and then I flipped them upside down and looked at them, and like it looks exactly the same, bro. So you know what I mean? Minor pullbacks can happen on the way up or down, and at that point is when I was like my trading like got a little better, and I felt a lot more comfortable fading. To be quite honest, like what happened here, bro? Like the Fed must be speaking. I hope that music ain't too loud. I like to go. See this? I like that. See how the volume like. It's like the buying came in, but then selling came in. And like the selling, like you could see how much selling compared to buying, and it was red, and then it turned yellow. That's the one thing I like about this platform. But I know it's a setting though. All right, let me finish making my coffee. It's done, but it's just cooling off. I just to put a little sugar in it, even though I shouldn't be having sugar. Now you hear them guitars though? Put that in there. Made that from scratch. Mm. Oh, the coffee's so good. I just have to like remember because I got like a little espresso machine, right? Because like I was drinking like mad Red Bulls, but they have too much sugar in them. So then I like switched to just drinking a Cuban coffee in the morning. At first with no sugar, but I just put like a little sugar in it. But the problem is, right? Like I forget that it's like that it's espresso, bro. That it's Cuban coffee, and I make a whole cup of it like it's a regular cup of coffee, and then I like end up drinking the whole thing, and I can get all jacked up, bro. Like, I mean, fucking tweaking off that Cuban coffee, bro. I mean, this thing's just like trailing, dude. Like making new lows, bro. Like, and look at that fade on metal, bro. Ooh, imagine catching it from up here. Grab about 10 contracts. Get out half right here. You know what I mean? Get out another half of that right there. And then hold like a runner or two for the fade. Nvidia too. Look, S&P 500 on the lows. That's the 30-second. Those are 30-second candles. Oh look, you know you can't get any levels off that, dude. Broke down 4100, like on its way down there to freaking 4,000 maybe, bro. If we keep fading like this, bro, like honestly, double bottom here. Alright, so that's a level I have drawn in here. Look, 275.50. Nice psych level. If Nvidia breaks that down, was AMD. You know, AMD is always a little weaker than Nvidia. Hey, that beat be knocking. It be dropping. Look at this thing on the lows. Making new lows, dog. I'll jump on the mic. I'll make new flows, dog. Come through. Sometimes you gotta take it slow, dog. Try to jump in my whip. I'm like, no, dog. I don't hang with no bros, dog. I don't even hang with no hoes, dog. All I say is no, dog. To be honest. Look at that beat though. Heard those violins with the beat, with that 808 dropping, bro. 808 in the kick. Oh my God, ain't them great, and I'm thick with it. Got the 360 waves, don't need the rocker fitted. But I'm all about the digits. But are you with it? I don't really think so. But I think fast should think slow. Pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying though? Like, usually people like are like, oh yeah, lunchtime is like the dead time. There's no volume, like really no price action to trade off of. But look what happened right at lunchtime. Look, it just dumped from here to here. So from 409, basically, to like 407. I mean, that's a substantial dump, especially on the index on the indices. So sometimes like they be switching it up, but honestly, it's been this way ever since like we've been going into a recession, and we actually hit highs here. Look. Right up here. Wait, June, March, May, June, July. The June low was here. It was like 360 something. I remember it was like 362 or something. Yeah. Like go down here. 364, I guess. I remember it being 362, but yeah. Ever since we hit the top and then just started fading, it's been that way. And just really quick, one more time, let's take a look at this. S&P 500 on the lows here. It's minor pullbacks on the way down. Basically, trying to break above the 9 right here, but I mean, honestly, after a fade like this, I mean, actually, that's a pretty nice little push right there. I'll say right on the 120 right there. 40, 88, 90s. Man, dude, if we crack that, bro. I'm just gonna have to, man, say the market's gonna continue to fade, bro. On the 10-minute right here. It's 40, 88, 50s. I mean, Meta just went back front side. Push coming in on Nvidia. Alright. Trying to do something. I don't know though. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's what the market looked like this morning. I mean, basically, yeah, I mean, was frothy off the open, but ultimately, market showed some signs of weakness, at least up until this point. I mean, looks like there's some life coming back in, but I don't know. I'd have to see a little bit more proof of concept on it. But yeah, we're making a push. Look, there's the S&P 500 putting in some higher lows on the 1 minute. I mean, go to the 5, crack this. I mean, now if this thing's able to get back up here and cross over 4100, and especially open a new candle on like a higher time frame, maybe like a 5 or a 10 minute, then we might have something there. I mean, look at Nvidia, like making another run, bro. Look at that thing. I mean, never got down to the low. And the high is what, 280, way above previous close. I mean, you have to give it more time to develop. Meta's front side. Stock sets is showing some signs of weakness. So that's good for the bulls. See that? Right here, like clear, like on the 5 minute, clear resistance right here, bro. Right there. 1765. So, I mean, topped out up there for a while and then rejected. So we might be able to see some reversal type action, especially after lunchtime. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably take a little break here, man. I got a couple little things to button up here. Couple errands to run. Gotta do some other things real quick. We'll definitely try to make it back for power hour at least to see how this day turned out. But for now, I mean, obviously the Bears, I feel like, are in control. But that's to be expected. I mean, we've been straight bullish for a whole week, so a day of some pulling back and consolidation uh over the entire market is not a bad thing. You feel me? You feel me? You wanna, you can't, I mean, it's unsustainable uh to go straight up like that. You feel me? You need to have some pulling back, some moderation, you know what I mean? Give people a chance to take profits, get the sellers out the way, so you can ultimately continue the uptrend. So, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing if you are long biased, you feel me? Or, if you're looking at your long term and you're like, oh yeah, it's down. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much, especially if you have good blue chip companies in there. You know what I mean? So, in order for it to be sustainable, you need to see some moderation. So, like I said, I wouldn't trip too much on it, but the Bears and Souls are definitely in control at this point. You feel me? And that's what we're looking at. I mean, as of now, it looks like the market, you know, if we can continue this bullish pattern, we might be able to have some reversal type action. Like I said, I did see success hit some resistance here. Right here on the, and that's on the 5. So as long as you don't get back up there and break above that, you're fine. Looks like it's trying to break down. Try to break down more, but that wick on the bottom lets me know like it looks like it wanted to push it because it came all the way down to here, but it got bought back up. No. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's fading, bro. But just keep my eye on that. But right now, it looks like, yeah, definitely a bullish pattern. Look, came down here, based, and then higher low, based, higher low. And then S&P 500, based, and then higher low. The real test will be here. And we break above this 4,100. If we do, then we could see some reversal type action, in my opinion. Remember, anything I say is definitely not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell equity or derivative or cryptocurrency. It's for educational purposes only. It's my opinion. All right. But anyways, I want to go ahead and take a break, run a couple errands and stuff like that, and try to make it back for Power Hour. But anyways, it's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. All right. If you learned anything or found any value in the content, don't be afraid of the like button, or maybe even subscribe or follow. You know what I mean? Like I guess on YouTube it would be subscribe. On Twitch it would be a follow. Rumble would be a follow, etc. But yeah, don't be afraid to hit the like button or even subscribe. Hit the bell and get the hell over to my Patreon and Discord to sign up for that daily morning briefing and watch list, which gives you that edge, brethren. Peace.